We're going to be talking about the national championship game between Alabama and Clemson. Clemson obviously won this game 44-16 in a blowout. Clemson clearly outcoached Alabama, and it was the largest loss that Nick Saban had ever suffered, which was by 28 points. Clemson's rookie Trevor Lawrence had a phenomenal performance in that game, throwing for 3 touchdowns and over 300 yards. This was a great game plan by Clemson. Defensively and offensively, they just outcoached Alabama and really limited what they do best. Alabama did struggle though, and I think Nick Saban made a big mistake in this game. If you look at their running backs and just their running backs averaged over 5 yards per carry in the game, just with their running backs. And you could see it when they were running the football. Clemson had no answer for it. Alabama tried to pass it early and try to get the big play over top, which Clemson was obviously very prepared for, as it did not work that well for Tua Tagovailoa, as he did throw 2 interceptions on the day, and a pick six that started the tone for Clemson and changed the whole momentum of the game. Also, Trayvon Mullins did have a pick six deep on Tua Tagovailoa, where he just did not see him whatsoever. But Nick Saban should have stuck to what he usually does: run the football. This year he has Tua Tagovailoa, who's a really good quarterback and he can pass it well, but he should have stuck to running it. Because I believe that if they would have ran the football, this game would have been a lot closer, and Alabama would have scored a lot more points. Probably maybe winning the game, but it definitely would have been closer if they would have ran the football more. And Clemson dominated this team. The defensive coordinator for Clemson, Brent Venables, amazing defensive coordinator, great game plan, really stopped Tua. But Alabama, this is a terrible performance. You're in the national championship game and you get beat like this. Everyone came into the game thinking that Alabama was going to win this. And the people that said Clemson, they said Clemson was going to win it probably by 7 or less. So really, this is a terrible performance by Alabama, terrible coaching by Alabama. It was a really embarrassing game. It was so embarrassing to the point where at the end of the game, if you watched to stick around to the end of the game, Alabama's defense wasn't even trying against Clemson's offense. There was a play on that last drive for Clemson where Travis Etienne ran the football and hit the outside, and Clemson defense tackle Isaiah Buggs did not even try to set the edge and break the tackle and break off the offensive tackle to try and tackle him. He just let him go. And then he turned around after he saw I got past him. He was jogging up the field. He did not care. He was tired, and he just didn't give an effort, and that just showed it. And especially late in that game when Clemson had their backups in, Alabama was not even trying whatsoever in that game. They gave up. The fact that Clemson in this game could put in their backups, and the fact that they made Alabama give up. These players are so hard. They work really hard, but Clemson made them give up. This is a really impressive win, probably one of the most impressive wins in sports history. It's amazing. And Clemson is now proven that they are up there with Alabama and as the best program in the nation. Over the last 4 years, they have the same record and have the same amount of national championships wins.